Hi, welcome to week 8 of the How to Live by Design in 90 Days challenge. Well, we're deep into the action phase now, and I thought for the next couple of weeks I'll take you through some of the principles of success and NLP models that have really accelerated my results and helped cement the actions that I've taken for great success. Now this week what we'll concentrate on is the key coaching principle that has had the greatest impact, I believe, on my life more recently. And it's absolutely this: what you focus on is what you get, to the exclusion of everything else. Now this principle has been so powerful, and I guess the easiest way to explain the impact that it's had in my life is to recount a story, a personal story of mine. Now, back in my days in the corporate world, I found myself working ridiculously long hours, like so many of us do. And I felt that the only way to really get to my goals and to achieve the freedom that I was looking for was to work longer and harder. And I guess the freedom I was looking for was the freedom to do the things that I really wanted to do outside of work and my career. And I just found myself in a trap of working longer and longer and harder, and I felt that was the only way that I could achieve all of that. And so what I really found during this time was that I was not getting any quality time with my wife. I was not seeing my newborn baby, little Max. I was not getting any exercise. I was not learning anything new. I was not enjoying life outside of work. And you know what? I wasn't even enjoying life within work anymore. And so you could see all of these knots tying up inside me. It was literally all knotted up. And I guess you have to be very careful. The learning that I got out of all of that was be careful what you ask for, as the saying goes, because you'll probably get it. I was very much focused on what I was not getting, and I kept on getting or continued to not get all of those things until I took some drastic measures. Now, I guess the way that this principle was taught to me was via a simple analogy, and I'll share that with you now. Imagine if you walk into a warehouse and it's pitch black, the lights aren't turned on, and all you have is a torch or a flashlight with you. So you walk into this black, dark, dingy, whatever it is, warehouse, and you flash your torch in a certain direction. Now where the light beam goes is pretty much where you can focus. It's all you can see. Now imagine now that you shine the torch in one corner and all you see is cockroaches and rats and mice. And to expand on the analogy, anger, despair, poverty, general ugliness. If that's what you're seeing in that corner of the world, you probably form the opinion that that's all that is available in this whole warehouse. But if you take your torch and you shine in the opposite corner, and all of a sudden you're seeing precious jewels and treasure, and sunlight and happiness and love and all the beautiful things in the world, well then you probably have a different opinion about what's contained within this warehouse. Can you see from shining the torch in one direction versus the other, you now have different perspectives and perhaps different choices available to you. Now if you turn the lights on and the whole warehouse is absolutely flooded in light, you get to see everything that is contained under that roof. And you can now see that everything is available to you, all those perspectives, all those choices. And so how is it when we get focused on a certain thing that we really think that that's the only option available to us? And so when I think about this, it really comes down to what you focus on is what you get, to the exclusion of everything else. You know logically that everything and anything could be appearing under that warehouse roof, but where you shine your torch is what you get, is what you focus on, and you almost forget that there is any other possibilities out there for you. Now, this week I thought it would be really powerful to combine with that principle another NLP principle of success that works really well in conjunction. And it's simply to know what you want. I know we've touched upon this earlier on in the challenge when we were setting our bulletproof goals. You'd be amazed how many people are so clear on what they don't want, but when you quiz them on what it is they actually do want, they do struggle a little bit more. So this week's exercise is really to revisit the things in your life that you don't want and to make a separate list of the things in your life that you do want more of, and to compare the two. And also it gives you a chance to really look at where your actions are telling you your focus is right now during this 90-day challenge. Are you still telling yourself that you're focused on a goal, but your actions are telling you that you're focused on the things that you don't want? That could be a curious learning this week. So get stuck into the workbook exercises, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week when we'll take on another important principle of success, looking at behavioural flexibility for the best chance at achieving our goals. Have an inspiring week. I'll speak to you soon.